Welcome back to another Moodle.com video. In this video, we're going to be discussing the course page settings. So once you've logged into your Moodle course page, if you scroll down on the left, you'll see the administration block. Inside this block, we can click on Edit Settings. You will then be brought to the settings for the course page you are currently working with. The first thing you'll notice is that the first two windows have been maximized, but each of the others are hidden. So to start off, we are just going to go through each of these windows and maximize them. In the first set, you'll see the course full name, which is the name that we've given to the course, which in this particular case is sample, and the course short name, which is just a short version of the full course name. This is used particularly when the course name becomes too long. So in some institutes, they might have 4 or 5, even 6 different words making up the course full name. So for a short name, you might have an abbreviated version of this name or have a code here. Next, you'll see course category, which is the category that our course has been placed inside. In this particular case, it's inside miscellaneous, which is the default category for Moodle courses. The visibility of the course, we have it currently set to show, but we can also hide it. The start date for the course, this is important if you are using the course and want it to start on, say for instance, September 1st. You want the course page to actually reflect that, and when the user logs on, the highlighted section will be the first week of the course. We don't want it to actually be the last week of the course. So this is particularly useful to ensure that as the weeks go by, Moodle will step along behind you and highlight only the relevant week. Next, you'll see the description area. This allows us to add a course summary, which is a text description of the course, and also course summary files. So you can see the drag and drop utility is here, allowing you to drop additional files into this section. The course format is one of the most interesting areas of the course page. It allows us to change the default format. As we saw in an earlier video, the Moodle course page is laid out in a date format, which we can say is a weekly format, and it'll increment every time a week passes. It'll move on to the next section. If we want, we can change it to a topic format, which removes the dates and just adds numbers such as 1 to 10 for each of the different topics. The number of different sections that's available is by default set to 10, but if you want, you can actually add more sections if you find you need more space for your syllabus. Again, the defaults can be set here, such as the hidden sections are shown in collapse form, or hidden sections are completely invisible. To move on to the next section, appearance, this allows you to force a language on the user. In our case, we've selected do not force, but if the user wants, they can select the language to be forced on the user as Deutsch or English. If additional language packs are added to the Moodle installation, they can be selected here. Other defaults such as the news items to show, grade books to students, and activity reports can be selected from here. The Files and Upload section allows you to select the maximum upload size for your course page. This is particularly of interest if you're working with larger files. If you're working with a video, it may be between 40 and 100 megabytes for a short video. If your server has an upper limit, such as 600 megabytes, you may want to reduce this down to a more useful range, such as 100 megabytes. This option allows you to select the guest access for your course page. If you want to allow guest access, you can select yes and then provide a password. If you don't want to allow guest access, just leave this set to no. The role renaming option allows you to replace the default words in Moodle with custom words. This is particularly useful if your institution has a different name for a teacher or a student.